Next we calculate the assets, all the schedules, prepare all the schedules related to assets. Okay. Now what is schedule 6? This is about cash in hand and balance with RBI. Alright. Borrowings from RBI have already come. Now is the balance with RBI. So we have cash in hand given in the problem. Look at these two, 6 and this is 1898. Then also we have balances with RBI and the amount is 10642. Simple posting once again. Sorry. Yeah, and the total that we have of the two outside in a column, the outside column, 12,540. 12,540. Okay. Next, the next schedule is schedule 7, and schedule 7 is about balances with other banks. So balances with other banks, money at call and short notice. Okay, so again 7 we have two items, balances with other banks is there and money at call and short notice is one item, right? So we post and the amounts are 1,281 and here 363. Okay. Total of these two outside column 1644. Okay, total of schedule 7 1644. Next one we do schedule 8 investments. So once you have discussed the problem, once you have run through the whole problem and marked all of these items, the rest is just a copy paste. Okay, the rest you have to just take from one place, post it in another. Alright, which is why these banking problems are kind of simple. Alright, then you have and gold 875. So total of investments, so far no additional information is given about investments also. So the total of this outer column 13110. Okay, 13110 final total. Then let's also calculate the rest of the notes to the balance sheet. Schedule next one is schedule 9. Again we have two items under schedule 9. That is schedule 9 is your advances. Under advances we have bills purchased and discounted over here, and we have cash credits and overdraft over here. Amounts 8078 and 28,964. Okay, total amount once again, if you get the total of this, you get 37,042, 37,042, right? Highlighted, this will go in the outer column. Now just an adjustment is there, meaning some extra information is given to you about all these advances, isn't it? They're saying, see the third one, we've already taken care of the first two. The third adjustment says advances amounting to 261,52,000 are secured by tangible assets, whereas amounting to 98,000 whatever are covered by bank guarantees. Remaining advances are unsecured. So what this tells you is just a little more information about all these advances, that is the total advances 37,042. They are saying are bifurcated as this much secured by tangible assets, this much secured by bank guarantees, and remaining unsecured. Done? So let's see. We write a note secured by tangible assets. I write them here. I'll just write them in the inner column. So how much? 26152 are secured by tangible assets given here, isn't it? Okay. Then similarly, just shift this to the top. Yeah. Similarly, there are some that are secured by bank or government guarantees. Okay, that means some of those advances, some of the loans which they have given are secured by bank guarantees or government guarantees. Okay, so show that. How many? 9849. 9,849. All right, and they're saying balance is remaining advances are unsecured. So whatever balance of advances remain, they are unsecured. So how many are total advances? 37,042. This figure, right? Total advances are 37,042, which means how many are balance here? Unsecured advances. I'll just write in the bracket balance figure. So if you minus these two from 3742, how much will you get? 1041. So what you're doing here is nothing but taking the final balance of it. I'm writing this in the inner column because it should not be repeated. Only this is the one figure. This is just additional information. The correct total, the final total is 3742. Do not or be very careful not to put this out because you might add it up along with all the other items. Okay, so that is your schedule 9 on advances. Similarly, we have schedule 10 as well. Let's see what is included under this schedule 10. Fixed assets. Now, under fixed assets, you have premises given in the problem, right? Premises 1932. Okay, and furniture and fixtures 1662. Now note that these two amounts are written down values, that is they are after charging the depreciation, and how much depreciation is charged on each is given to you here. They are saying on 31st March 2018, okay, that is the beginning of the year. This is actually supposed to be 31st March 2019, sorry. Yeah, the beginning of the year, opening balances, the cost of premises was rupees 3684 and furniture fixtures was 2936. Okay, and there has been no addition to or disposal of any of these assets during the year. This again is supposed to be in 1920. Right. So during this current year, nothing has been added, no other assets have been sold, disposed of, nothing. So this is the opening balance, that is the cost of premises at the beginning of the year, and what we have here given in the problem are the closing balances. That means whatever the difference between the two is the depreciation. Okay. So let's see how to calculate this now. Cost of the premises, we take the opening balance over here. Okay, of premises was 3684, right, less depreciation. How will we get what was the depreciation amount? Although it's not given in the problem, we say this opening balance 3684 minus the closing balance given in the problem, that is 1932. Okay, so if you minus the two things, you get the depreciation amount, which is 1752. 1752. Done. So actual balance 1932. 1932 is what we had in the problem. Okay. Similarly, if you calculate the furniture and fixtures, the amount given in the problem 1662 is the final amount to be written outside. Excuse me. Furniture and fixtures, final amount 1662. I'll write it out first only. Okay, and the opening balance of the furniture and fixtures was 2396. Which means depreciation was the difference between the two, that is opening balance 2396 minus the closing balance 1662. Whatever the difference would be the depreciation. And how much was the difference? This would give us 734. Right? So total of the fixed assets after adding up these two, what you get is 3594. Final total of the fixed assets 3594. So we have adjusted, we have shown what the depreciation would be given all this information that we have been provided. Alright. Then the next is Schedule 11. Other assets. Once again, we transfer all of these other assets, inter-office adjustments, stationery and stamps. I'll take these amounts as well. 1 to 1. Then stationeries and stamps. Then non-banking assets. $150. Interest accrued. $2375. And then tax paid in advance 748. Total up the whole thing, and what you get in the outside column is 4290. Final total of your other assets is 4290. Done, that's it. And the only other schedule that we have left is the schedule for, or schedule 12, that is meant for contingent liabilities. Okay. So let's see. Schedule 12, contingent liabilities. What are the items given for contingent liabilities? Bank has given guarantees amounting to rupees 12,080, 1,280,000 on behalf of constituents. Also, there are contingent liabilities amounting to rupees 23,506,000. Okay, relating to all of this. Bills for collection is also given to you. There's another thing saying some of the shares held by the bank as investments, they are partly paid up. So the total liability for these partly paid up shares is rupees 100,000. Now this is also a contingent liability, something that may or may not arise for the bank. Okay, these investments what we have put here under schedule 8, some of these investments, these shares. Alright, so what they're saying is some of the shares that are held as investments, they are partly paid up. Only part of the amount has been paid and the other amount has not been paid. So it's like a liability, it's like a contingent liability for the bank. Alright, so liability for partly paid up shares, amount is 100. Then the other type of contingent liabilities, guarantees that are given by the banks, guarantees on behalf of constituents, 1,280. That means the bank has given guarantee for some other bank or some other clients, okay, on behalf of its constituents. And then finally, contingent liability for acceptances and endorsements, 2,356. Okay, so total 3,736. Total of contingent liabilities 3,736. The bills for collection, of course, it goes directly to the balance sheet over here, and we do not have to prepare a separate notes to the balance sheet for